Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the stream. Now, tonight, or this evening, or whatever time frame you happen to be living in at the moment, we did just have daylight savings. That has a tendency to fuck people up. I know it screws me up. Boy howdy. Anyway, this particular point in time, I am going to revisit one of my most favoritist of games ever, which, you know, for lots of reasons. I've talked about it on the stream a few times before while playing similar games, but anyway, I'm going to play The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion. Now, Oblivion is a game that I played shortly after it first came out, which was all the way back in 2006. I mean, can you believe that this game is 12 years old now? I can't. It makes me feel old. But I remember we picked it up for the PC, my brother and I, and we both played a lot of it, and it was one of the biggest games we had played at that time, like in terms of just general world, and quest structure, and all that jazz, character creation. It was amazing. It was pretty amazing. But then there were the glitches, and oh boy, were there ever glitches. And to me, that actually made it so much better. And I don't know why. It's just, the fact that the AI broke itself so frequently and so bizarrely, to me, made it seem like an actual living, breathing world. A living, breathing world of insanity, but a living, breathing world. So, without further ado, I'm going to hop into Oblivion, and we shall see what tales we can tell from this excursion. Hopefully this is going to work. I was having a bit of issue getting going after I first installed it. Okay. That's all good. Now we have our pre-menu screen before we get to the actual menu screen. Okay, I need to check to see if any of this is actually appearing. Hold on now. I'm pretty sure it is, but I like to be certain. I like to be certain about these things. Dun 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 dun. Ba da 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 da. Okay, it seems to be working. Nice! Perfect. Alright then. We're in for some fun. For the longest while, every now and then, now they use the same theme song for every Elder Scrolls game. It's just that there's a lot of Nordic chanting going on in the background in the version of it they use for Skyrim. But for years, I was so addicted to this game, I was so addicted to Oblivion, that every now and then the opening notes of the theme song, like we just heard then, would start playing in my head, and then I would just have to play this. And the times when I didn't own a copy of the game, it was excruciating, because it's just, I just want to hop into this and see what absurdity I could get up to, and I couldn't. So. Yeah. Start a new game? Of course I will.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
This made me lose my shit when I first saw it.
Last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this made me lose my mind when I first saw the opening. And I will say this, Oblivion still has aged fairly well graphically. Like, the environments still look really nice. The character models are a completely different kettle of fish, but you'll see what I mean. The Emperor himself, that was only half of it. The Emperor, who, if you didn't notice, is Patrick Stewart, of all people. Him and, I believe, Sean Bean are the two big names in this game. So I'm pretty sure they blew pretty much the entirety of the voice acting budget on those two guys. Because every other character in this fully voiced game, they're all voiced by probably about a handful of people. Alright. I mean, but yeah, look at this guy. It's not terrible. I mean, I perhaps, in retrospect, have built the character models in this game up to being absolutely nightmarish. Though I seem to recall some of them are. I mean, she's rather... I don't know. Her forehead looks really strange to me. This is what the Khajiit look... Oh my god. Oh wait, no, there it is. Yeah, he's a tad different than they look in Skyrim. They're not quite as... whatever you call that. Nord. Orc. Redguard. Wood Elf. Argonians still don't look too bad. But then again, they're lizard men. They're gonna look like lizard men. Breton. Dark Elf. High Elf. Look at that chin. Look at that wonderfully rounded chin. But no, I think I'm gonna have to be an orc. I'm terrible when it comes to character creation things. I'm gonna try to blow through this pretty quickly, but expect me to be here for about half an hour. Let's be real. But yes, I have a character in mind already, so let's be an orc. A Nork. The people of the Rothgarian and Dragontail Mountains' orcish armor is our prize for their craftsmanship. Orc troops in heavy armor are among the finest in the Empire and are fearsome when using their berserker rage. And I shall name him Dranik Grow Bowl. There is a reason for that. I'll explain it when I get to that point in the game. Well, I mean, Dranik is my go-to for orc names anyway, but the Grobol part, that's keeping in the naming conventions with the Elder Scrolls lore, and you'll see. You'll see. Such a violent shade of green. Now this can be really dangerous because you can completely fuck up the way they look. For example, he looks like some sort of pastel nightmare now. Now let's try to make him look halfway. Oh my god! Geisha orcs. You didn't know that was a thing, right? Okay, we gotta... Okay, really... Oh, you look fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, no, let's do that, and make him a little bit darker, like that. I don't even know what I have done to him anymore. What have I done to the poor bastards? I just want him to be sort of a grayish color. Is that too much to ask? I mean, that's a light green. That's not bad, I guess. Oh, wait. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. There we go. That's better. It's more like I was looking for. Okay, so if we make you a bit... Alright, sort of greenish. Pretty light. Still a bit grayish. Also, I remember one thing that always annoyed me about character creation in this game is like all the sliders are interconnected, so it's like you can get one exactly where you want it to, and then you'll fiddle with another just to see what it looks like, and you fuck up everything. Give him a little bit of cheek blush. Yeah. That's a fine looking orc. Still looks like he's hitting the purple lipstick a bit heavy, but you know. And I can't get him as grayish as I want without him having sort of purple lips, so... You know what? Yeah, I guess he's just gonna have purple lips. That's how we're gonna go with this. The other problem that this does is you're only seeing his face, but this is affecting his entire skin tone. So I remember one time, I spent a lot of time getting a Redguard, I think, to look really great. Like, I made him look like a regular human being in comparison to most of the other characters you see in the game. And by the time I got to the end of it, I realized that despite the fact that, like, his head looked pretty good and his skin tone was all nice and, like, the proper color, I think his entire chest was, like, either bright yellow? I think it was bright yellow. Or it was bright purple or something. It was something really weird. And I mean, like, neon. Like, acid wash type. So, yeah. I don't know. He doesn't look too bad like that, I think. I think I'll leave him like that. Also, beard is a bit of a lie in this. You can't actually, not like in basically any other, well, mostly Morrowind and Skyrim, you can't have actual facial hair on your characters. You just change the tint, and this in of itself can really screw up the color of your character's skin tone. He's probably gonna look like an utter wreck by the time I'm done. They don't really say how long you've been in jail here, so maybe you're just really strung out on skooma or something. Mustache. Darken the mustache. Yes. Yes. Very good. Very good. Alright, that works for that. Eyes. Bruised as hell. This guy's taken some punches. Ugh. Okay, maybe not that much. Yeah, I don't want to mess with this a bit too much. Okay. Alright, good, 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 good. Eyebrows. He's very lowbrow. Perfect. I don't see anything wrong with that. Also, I like how they have eyebrows thick, thin. Eyebrows very thin, thick. Oh yeah, yeah, there we go. Mr. Bushy Brow himself. Oh, and that just screwed with everything. Okay, let's go with that. if I really mess this up and I don't like it, at the very least I can go into, I think you can go into console commands or something like that afterwards and force yourself back into the character edit screen. I don't think I'm going to do anything screwy like that on the first stream, but later on I might start tossing in mods, or you can do some really fun stuff with the console commands, like make clones of people, resurrect people, that kind of thing. I'm gonna have a very shiny head, aren't I? Oh yes, that's great, that's great. Best kind. Orc noses look so weird. I'm sorry if there's any orcs in the audience who get offended by that, but they're very smushed. Brow nose chin ratio. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Or that, well, no matter what I do, it's not gonna look good. But we have to, you know, do the best with what we have. Looks fine. A bit lighter. No, that just makes his... yeah, the front of him look just really messed up. There we go, heavyish. Make him one gaunt-looking motherfucker. Gaunt. A bit wider. Whoop. Look at that melon. Nah, around there should be fine. Brow ridge, low. Like I said, I want him to be really low brow. Down. Okay. Cheeks. Nice high cheekbones. I'm just picking random things and seeing what sticks at this point. Cheekbones you can cut a slice of bread with. He needs a strong jaw. Oh yeah, like a steam shovel. Cool. Cool. He's not looking too bad. I mean, anyone looking directly at his forehead will probably be blinded, but other than that, might be able to fix that with air afterwards. Down a bit. Big ol' eyes. And together. Yeah, it's fine. A forehead you can land an airplane on. Good thing they don't exist in this setting. Okay, forehead tilt. No, that does not fix what I thought it would fix. Look at how far back his head goes, my god. Forehead for days. Give him a lantern jaw of justice. Though I plan to get up to no good almost immediately, to be honest. Because that's the other thing. Usually whenever I play a game like this, like Fallout, or one of the Elder Scrolls games, or anything of the type where you get to create your own character and go on these random adventures that you choose, it's stupid, but I try to, like, tailor characters to specific things. Like, for example, in this case, I'd make a character who would be really gung-ho about doing all the stuff for the Fighters Guild, but he would abstain from joining the Thieves Guild or Dark Brotherhood because he's a mostly moral character. I'm not going to do that with this guy. I'm going to want to do as much as I can, so it's going to be a challenge for me to refrain from that. Part of the reason why I picked this particular character, actually, because I'm basing him off of an orc character I've used in a couple of D&D, well, a D&D campaign and a few other games, that is basically characterized by being random and capable of damn near anything, so... Will he be happy, or will he be sad? Nah, he's gotta be cheery. There. Big old toothy grin. He looks so happy. He wants to be everybody's friend, that's all that is. Okay, that looks more like small. Nice. Massive overbite. Actually, underbite. Nah, giving him massive... Nah, a little bit of underbite. A little bit of underbite. There we go. Alright, one more thing. Well, until I get to the hair and crap, I guess. That don't look too bad. Long bridge. Flat nose. Again, this is a guy who's taking, well, flat her nose. This is a guy who's taking a few punches to the face, I'm sure. I'll be taking a few more yet. Oh god, I'm not going through all this. Whatever, you know what? His nose looks fine. It looks fine. Alright. Okay, we got shape, tone. Yeah, I've already got tone all taken care of. Return. Hair. There we go. Alright, what kind of hair are we looking for? Headband. Not bad, not bad. A very suave. Looking like a male model, Dranik. Flip braid knot. This will let you know now I'm going with a guy who's probably going to be very monkish. I plan on going unarmed for a lot of things, so... I know, I kinda like this one. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Yeah, we'll go with that. And as for hair color... brown... gray... Well, of course, I'm probably going to mess with it a lot, too. Yeah, let's go with a gray, and, see if I can lighten it up a bit. Because that looks more like blonde now, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Make him look somewhat clownish. Now let's be fun. Let's give him a really weird hair color. Look. Yeah, I like the I like the bizarre purplish color. I think I might actually go with that. He looks so pretty. Oh, yeah. I'm not really planning on doing a... Well, that's a lie. I'm planning on doing a bit of magic with this character. Mostly restoration. I might learn a bit of conjuration too, and toss. Well, I'm going to basically end up using everything at some point or another, but I'm going to stick mainly to my fists. And I'm going to gear the character specifically so I don't level up too fast, because I do recall that that was a major problem with this game. The problem being that, all your enemies level up with you, and the way the leveling structure was worked, you could very quickly gain so many levels that your enemies will outpace you, and then you'll just get wrecked all the time. So there's only a couple of the skills I plan on using a lot. I'm probably going to have as major skills. Everything else I'm going to toss into minor. Looks like a goddamn genie. It's amazing. Youngish orc. I like how complexion also apparently changes his face structure. I thought that was more of a skin tone thing. Alright, let's take Mr. Purple Hair, Shiny Head here, and go right into it. Are you sure you want to be an orc? Well, nobody loves the orc, but... To move forward. Oh, and that's the other thing, too. It's been a long time since I played a game of this type with a mouse and keyboard, which I know makes me a bit lame. But, I'm sure I'll pick up on it. WSAD, of course. Mouse turns you to run, push left shift.
By the 9 divines, you're an ugly one. But then all orcs are ugly. The most repulsive race.
You take that back.
Tamriel, really? At least you've got that brutish strength, huh? Must be nice to just rip someone apart like some kind of monster. Oh, but you must be the one orc weakling, huh? Captured by Imperials. How pathetic. You're going to die in here, orc, like an animal in a cage. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Yeah, you hang on to that thought, sir. I'll be back for you later. Valen Dreth, that's right, I have your number.
The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner
Let me out,
doing
let me
here?
out, let me out, let me
This
out,
cell is
let me out.
supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Fine.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
I'll go over here with my friend.
No sign of Stay put.
His name is Fred.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
What nightmares have you been having?
And the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
Hey, I know you. You're in that Star Trek show, right?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter.
But I killed like 20 guys.
That is not what you will be remembered for.
Also, I like the idea that it seems like the player character has absolutely no memory of what they were doing before they ended up in this jail cell. It's almost like they were formed entire within this jail cell. The way things really work in the Elder Scrolls series, though, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Wait, what's that? Oh, I didn't know that. I guess I must have missed my opportunity to pick up Boris' sword, seeing as how I, got locked into this. That's okay, though. One of the many, many bizarre bugs that happen in this game, I'm sure. I go my own way.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
He looks so happy, though. Look at his... Okay, he's... Yep, there he is, smiling again.
Looks like this is your lucky
This doesn't
day.
concern you,
Stay
prisoner.
out of our way.
Oh boy. Come on, Fred. We're going on an adventure. As soon as I remember how to pick you up. Nope, that's not how you pick things up. Spacebar. There we go. Now I remember. Let's see. Look at that. Look at the hair. He's beautiful. Maybe I'll change that when I get to the end of the sewers. I don't know. We'll see. Oh man, I've got to get used to all this again. Okay, no. His skin is the same color as his face. Good. I didn't screw it up that badly. Alright, cool. Heal minor wounds. Flare. Berserk. Cool. Oh, one other thing I was going to do, because of how badly this game can fuck up, and this is something I'm only doing for my own amusement, really. I am going to start a stopwatch starting now. And we're going to see how long it takes for one obvious AI screw-up, or, an obvious AI screw-up, or a bug. It might not even happen this stream, who knows? Like, maybe the game will prove me wrong. I sincerely doubt it, but we'll see. Oh, you like my orc? He's dead sexy, isn't he? Yeah, it's been a long time since I played Oblivion, and I've kind of had the itch, because I noticed a few other people have been streaming it lately, so...
Protect the Emperor!
The captain's down! Don't try anything. I'm watching you. Damn you! Am I supposed to...
Wow, these guys are going down pretty quick.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving. Keep quiet.
Here you must find your own path. But we will cross paths again before the end. I'm sure of it.
The end is coming for you a lot sooner than you think.
Here.
Don't worry, sire. We will get you
It's like he's wearing...
First to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay.
that's how I crouch.
Don't try to follow us.
It's like he's wearing a skin suit. There's rats. Where are the rats? Oh, they're there. Boom! Yeah, the hair, I'm contemplating changing the hair color when I leave, but then again, you know what? It's growing on me. It's growing on me, so I honestly think I might stick with it. And you know what? Let's see. Click on the fist icon. Is it the inventory tab? Alrighty then. Alright. Cool. Boom. Whoosh. Yeah, this has got to be like a weird shadowy thing going on here. How do I, Okay, no, that just opens up the thing. Was it E? No, E is jump. I remember there was a button I was able to, press to just grab and drag corpses around, but I can't remember what that was now. Oh, minus 15 degrees Celsius where you're from, eh? We're not quite to that point, but we're pretty close. We're still below 0. Ching. Alright. I'm going to grab everything and not be able to move, because that's how these things work. Well, there's no reason why I shouldn't equip a torch, I guess. I can carry both. Whoosh. Oh, Z is the button for dragging things around? Oh. Kind of stuttering there. I don't know if that's my mouse dying or... Ah, so it is. Thank you for that. That will come in handy when I feel like mucking things about later. Okay, and C is magic. To use a bow, you'll need to have both the bow and some arrows equipped. Go to your inventory and equip them now. Do it today! Oh god, I forgot. I forgot that the lockpicking minigame was so different in this game, and it's coming back to me now how goddamn annoying it can get. Okay. If you have a lockpick, you can try to pick most locks. Move the pick upward into a tumbler. When the tumbler reaches the top of the lock, click the left mouse button to secure it in place. When all tumblers are at the top, the lock will open. Okay, this was easy, but, you know, not all gonna be like that, I know. Now you're ready to practice with your bow. The bucket near the well will make a good target. To draw an aim, press the left button, release it when you're ready to fire. Deadly dire bucket. Nice shot! You can retrieve arrows from the road, as well as recovering some of the arrows you fire into enemies. No, well, I don't know why I keep thinking that is the button I need to press to, loot bodies and pick things up. Again! I pressed that! No, it's spacebar. Spacebar, Cap, come on. Oh, you know, of course I got a bow. It's like the way I practice casting spells. Cast select a spell, press C. Yeah, I know that. But yeah, of course I've got a bow, you know, if it's anything like Skyrim, what would end up happening is eventually every character becomes a stealth archer. Everyone. This is just so goddamn easy. It knows I'm coming. It's hiding behind the pillar. Roasted rat. Delish. I don't really need this crap. Although, at the same time, I may as well grab everything I can. At least until I can't carry anymore. Sell all this stuff after I get out of the prison. Actually, yeah, you know what? Why didn't I think of that? Rebinding probably isn't a bad idea. Because I'm used to spacebar being jump. Oh wait, no, controls was... that was in there, doy. Okay. So activate. E. Jump. Space, it already did it. Perfect. Let's just mosey along. Oh yeah, that's right, the rats are running. I know what they're running from, too. No, I'm probably not going to stick with bows much. Although I'm going to want some range, considering, kaboom! I'm going to want some ranged attacks, I guess. Considering I plan on... Okay, that's how I do that. Considering I plan on, going all hand-to-hand, and something tells me I'm going to want to soften up some of my enemies beforehand. Yeah, I've got caps lock pretty much hit there now. So, I'm constantly running all the time. Aha, there we go, that's how we do it. Punch! Gotta work them muscles. Need all the tasty, tasty rat meat. You too can live your dreams of punching a rat in the face. Yay! See, at this point, it's probably just animal cruelty, though. Someone's gonna call me out on this, I'm sure. Oh, you know, something I should do? I should probably equip some armor, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with light armor. I should take that helmet all the same. Tomato. Tomato. Nah, I won't pick that up. I'm reaching my encumbrance level. I can't be at that. Yeah, it's banned for cruelty to rats. Cruelty to ROUSs. As for skills I'm gonna max, definitely hand-to-hand, considering I'm going to probably make that my main mode of combat. Sneak is always handy, even though Sneak is a bit buggy in this in comparison to Skyrim. Of course, in Skyrim, Sneak works a little too well. Speech definitely be an interesting one to raise up to. Yeah, Conjuration wouldn't be a bad idea either, to be honest, because on account of the fact I'm going to be a melee using my fists a lot. So, it'd be nice to have a distraction. Beer! Well, technically ale, but still. By the time I'm done, I'm probably going to be highly versed in most skills, to be honest. I'll probably end up using a little bit of everything throughout the course of my playthrough. But again, it's been a long, long time since I've played this. Ah, you can hotkey items. Yes, thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I did kind of learn it myself, but you know. Or rather, remembered after all this time. Berserk is definitely one I'm going to want out to. It'll come in handy when I'm in a tight spot. I just have to remember what hotkeys I have them in. Delicious, delicious stinkhorn. See, in games like this, I always find it interesting that you could feasibly use skills that typically aren't easy to master. Like, one thing I've always wanted to do is make a character who relies mostly off of illusion spells. Like, illusion spells, to me, would be really neat if you were able to really mess with your enemies and survive that way. Basically, like, frenzy and fear and crap like that. Bam, 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 bam. Poor little fella. You have found a mortar and pestle. Equip it to create potions or poisons from ingredients with like effects. Your alchemy skill will make your creations more powerful. Yeah, alchemy operates a bit different in this too, I'm pretty sure. I don't need that much rat meat. How much rat meat can one man eat? Well, let's attempt to make a potion, eh? Nope, that's the wrong thing. Ah, there we go. Combine ingredients with like effects to create potions and poisons. Your alchemy skill will make your creations more powerful. The more potions you create, the higher your alchemy skill will go. Use additional apparatuses to improve strength of potions you create. Alright, chore. Yeah, this one doesn't allow you to toss everything together and see what sticks. Not like, Wait, or does it though? Well, I've only got 2 things left now anyway. Yeah, let's see what happens. Actually, no, it won't let me. Never mind. Well, I mean, maybe I should get drunk seeing so I'm celebrating my quasi-freedom here, so screw it! Repairing the orrery. Apparently I got so hammered that I got this vision about how I can repair this thing. I discovered a note from Bofiel down here in the dungeons at the Arcane University. If I can recover the dwarven artifacts that have gone missing, there may be a reward. I should travel to Camp Ellis and see if I can track down these bandits. Or maybe it can be pronounced Camp Ales, seeing as how I just shotgun 4 bottles of ale. He'll be okay. Yeah, I've got the Game of the Year edition, I'm pretty sure, or is it the Complete Edition or something like that? I'm not sure. So I can't remember exactly how much of the DLC and add-ons I have. Like, I'm pretty sure I've got Knights of the Nine and Shivering Isles, but, I'm pretty sure I've got Knights of the Nine and Shivering Isles, but I'm not so sure about the mansion that they gave you. I never did play that one, actually, because I never did get it. Push. Too bad, boys. Too bad. Guess we'll take as many arrows as I can. I don't think they weigh anything, do they? No, they do weigh a little bit. Okay, well, maybe I should drop so many of those at some point. Oh yeah, I remember loving Shivering Isles when I first played this. Mostly because Sheogorath is just too goddamn entertaining. So far I seem to be wrecking everything with my fists, though. I need to check to see... Okay, difficulty is pretty much dead center. I'll leave it there for now. Because like I said, the way this game's leveling system works, you can get really screwed over depending. Be very, very quiet. Oh, well, I missed my opportunity to make good on that. I'm not here. You don't see me. Never mind the butt-ugly orc with the, neon hair. Not that their shaman's probably gonna have much trouble with the rats. Swing and a miss! And now I can't move! Okay, what have I got that I can get rid of? I think I'm gonna wanna hang on to that. Do I really need that many? Here's a bit of a problem. I can't remember what I have to do to drop things. Ooh, you got nice stuff, though. Oh, I can just... yeah. Here, take that. But oh yeah, I play plenty of different games. But if you're asking about me streaming, I stream quite a few different ones too. Oh boy, more beer. Beer. Well, ale. Like I have for quite some time now, still been streaming Breath of the Wild. That's a game that's taking... well, and here I start this one, which is also going to take forever for me to finish. There are quite a few others I have streamed in the past, and I plan on doing in the future. Oh, Dota and Rocket League, those are two games I never really... well, I played the original Dota mod for Warcraft 3 back in the day, years and years ago, but I've never played the game itself, ever since it became its own entity. But no, sometimes it's nice to have a game that, if you're a streamer, it's nice to have a game that you don't stream, that you just play yourself in your off hours.
Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Hey, fellas!
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No.
Don't push me, prisoner.
He is not one of them. He can help us.
Yes.
Your destiny calls you down. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain?
I can punch you in the head a few more times,
You
maybe
know
that'll
the
help.
Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
But no, I've never played Rocket League before. I've heard about it, but I haven't played it. I'm not on good terms with the gods. That's
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Okay, now this is where I need to look up a thing. Because I wanted to look up a character build that gave me the skills I needed, but at the same time didn't cause me to level up too highly. So this is where it begins. It tells me, the build I found tells me that the warrior is probably the best person to go with here. Well, 10 points of strength and endurance is kind of nice.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
But what about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the warrior shall prove a stalwart companion when fortune fades. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
You've seen my face, can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
I didn't really promise you to help, but... yeah, okay.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Carry that torch and stick close. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Well, I've got some bad news for you, Boris.
Stick close.
You'll find out yourself.
And you'll be all right.
He's just taking a nap. He's chilling. Be right back, looting.
Take them down!
Huh? Oh.
Do your worst. What's the matter?
For the Emperor!
Yourself pretty well back there. Just keep...
Yeah, thanks for being the only useful person here, but,
Not
you know,
much farther.
stay away from us, please.
Protect the Emperor!
Protect the Emperor, run away from him.
Take them! Protect the Emperor!
Should I count that as a glitch? The audio cut? No, I don't think I'll count that. It needs to be something a bit more obvious, I think. But no, I know what you mean. I had probably 10 different characters. Like, way back in 2006 when this first came out, me and my brother got it, I probably ended up with 10 different characters in the span of 6 months. So I played through this prologue so much I was able to basically do it all by heart. Now, I don't remember it as well, but... that's why I don't have any mods installed in this yet. Eventually I might start filtering in mods and stuff like that. But I remember there was one I liked quite a bit that gave you a random start. And the way that you... The way that you began the game is you committed a crime and got arrested. And no matter where you were in the province, it would bring you back to the Imperial City Jail, and then the main quest would be kickstarted. So I like that. That was a neat way to, like, integrate everything into the game.
Hold up.
Come through the door
Let me
and
take a look.
Boris just staring at me. Need some help, Glenroy?
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers. Maybe the Emperor is right about you. The best way you can help is to let us do our jobs and don't get in our way.
He had quite the smirk on his face when he told me that.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Yeah, a mod to pretty up the game a bit probably wouldn't be a bad idea. At the same time, I don't want to overdo it because you can get this game to look really, really weird.
I don't know. I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. For
Oblivion, take you!
He just wanted to hang out.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
There's a guy! There's a guy!
Chose a bad day.
Oh! Oh! Ha! Oh! On the blades! And then take them down!
Sorry about punching you in the face.
No. Talos, save us.
Give me a moment. Healing.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
But the bright side is, what with the magical glow, you look fantastic, Boris. Fantastic.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey?
Gotta bring it to some guy.
Why?
There is another.
Nothing I ever heard about.
There is another
But Joffrey
Skywalker.
would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced bard. Am I right?
You are incorrect, sir. But yeah, none of the preset classes are really that great when it comes to things. Okay, so let's see what this build that I saw has to say about this. Okay, so it said Sign the Warrior, which I've already dealt with. Combat Speciality. My two main attributes are Endurance, and then they say whatever. That's very helpful. Although they say Strength, Luck, or Willpower. How quickly I regenerate magicka and how much fatigue I have. Luck basically governs everything. And maybe strength. Yeah, I'm gonna want to do as much damage as I can, as quickly as I can, so let's go with that. Boom. Now, major skills. It says to go with ones I'm not going to use very often, so I level up slowly. And of course, a couple of skills in there that I do use fairly often, so I still level up. So hand-to-hand, heavy armor, mercantile, marksman, which I probably will use a bit of, but whatever. Speechcraft, same. Restoration and conjuration. Both of those I'm going to want to use a fair bit too. But still. The name for my custom class? Orctastic. Yes. I am a class of 1. Everyone else flunked out. Or at least, that's what I like to tell myself. Create the Orctastic class. Orctastic. Done. I'm going to die so badly, I'm sure.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
Jeez, don't sound so sarcastic, man. The Emperor is dead. You can't say anything.
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Though in this day and age, seeing as how Game of Thrones is so popular, taking the amulet to Joffrey might have entirely new meaning. No, please explain more.
Take it easy. You'll be fine. I know this is a lot to take in all at once. No one's more surprised than me that I'm sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But the Emperor trusted you for a reason, and I trust the Emperor. The Amulet of Kings must get to Joffrey at Wayne Priory. He'll know what to do with it. Joffrey should know how to find the heir the Emperor spoke of. The amulet must reach Emperor Uriel's heir so a new emperor can be crowned. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you.
So are you afraid someone's going to come along and teabag it? Because I'd be kind of worried about that. The Mythic Dawn seem like pricks. Horse armor! The most controversial of DLC. Dunbarrow Cove, centuries ago, a great battle took place in Anvil Bay. In that battle, legendary pirate... that guy. Investigate these rumors as soon as possible. I'm gonna get a flurry of random DLC things now, aren't I? And now I stick around here for an hour trying to put this damn thing on my neck. What if I tie another chain around it, and then put that chain around my neck? Does that count? Just a chain of chains all the way down. But now, speaking of ignoring the main quest, there is another mod that I found years ago that lets you do just that. As soon as you walk out of the back exit of the Imperial prison here, you're given the option of just taking off the amulet and throwing it in the lake, thus dooming the world. But you get to do whatever you want then, which is nice. Also, avoid 2 skills in the same attribute, you say? Hand-to-hand, strength, endurance. Well, I've got 2 in personality, but I might not be using both of those very often, I guess. Unearthing Mehrunes Razor. It's amazing how much news you get in the sewers. There's a bunch of little messenger rats running around with all these little letters tied to their necks. Sounds adorable. Oh no, I do get Deep Scorn Hollow in this. Nice, I've never done this one before. According to a mysterious message that's been delivered to me, I've inherited an underground lair called Deep... No, wait, no, Deep Scorn Hollow is the Dark Brotherhood place. Never mind, I'm thinking of something else. Frostcrack Spire. Oh yeah, torches burn out after. Battlehorn Castle. That's the one I haven't done before. I've heard a rumor that the offenders of Battlehorn Castle are besieged by marauders and are appealing for aid. Apparently their commander has been killed, and they're offering the castle itself to anyone who will help lift the siege. Sounds like a sweet gig. Yeah, I might get the Mehrunes, do the Mehrunes Razor quest a bit sooner rather than later. Go away. You will believe a goblin can fly. Although I remember when I was playing this, when I was younger, I was obsessed with looting and selling everything I came across. And there's a lot of enchanted gear. Oh! Ah! Okay. There's a lot of enchanted gear in the spot where you find Mehrunes Razor, mostly bows. And what I would do... So what I would do is, like, I would kill all the goons down there, and I would loot all the stuff off of them, and then, well, I would just fast travel back and forth between there and the nearest town just to sell everything. By the time I was done, I was absurdly rich, but the problem is, it took me so long that the enemies actually started respawning after a while. So, like, they would keep respawning even though I hadn't cleared the place out yet. It was quite the nuisance. Garlic. I'm trying to remember a bunch of different mods I've had installed. Like, I've had some mods installed before that added new story and stuff. Some of them were really bad. Like the voice acting, because they were voice acted, were terrible. Some were actually fairly professionally done. I might have to look up some of them at some point just to give them a shot. Fail. Alright. Yeah, it's a really low percentage chance for Mehrunes Razor to insta-kill something. 1% does sound about right. Freedom! Maybe I'll swap out Speechcraft with something, because I might end up using Speechcraft a lot. Okay, so Conjuration. So it's Combat. Strength and Endurance are my two thingies. And we'll go... Conjuration, Destruction, Hand-to-Hand, Heavy Armor, Marksman... Mercantile. I'm going to be using armor a lot too. And security. And speech. Maybe mysticism. I mean, I'm probably not going to be using that very often, right? Or illusion. I don't know, man. Hard to say. Alteration seems like it'd be a handy one for me to... I don't know, screw it. Let's just go with mysticism. Leave it at that. Oh, I've already made the maximum number of selections. What did I... I'm confused. Actually, no, screw it. I'm just gonna stick with what I had. I'm sure it's not gonna make too big of a difference. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Yeah, I might use illusion a little bit. Mostly I'm just going to want to stick with conjuration and restoration when it comes to spells, maybe a little bit of destruction. And again, I don't want to put too much of the stuff I'm going to use in major skills, because that's going to cause me to level up way too quickly, and then everything is going to kill me. Or I can just lower the difficulty slider, I guess, but still. You know, I don't want to cheap out too quickly. Screw it. Are you sure you want to be an Orc-tastic? You're damn right I do. Orc number 1. Nah, to hell with it. His violently purple hair is gonna stick. Oh my god, look at the hair! Or you can set off in any direction and begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck! Oh man, that hair. Also, in the light, his skin is actually more teal than gray. Now, like I said, aside from the character models, the game has aged pretty well. Well, before I do anything, I'm going to head into the Imperial City. There's a couple of things I need to do. Mud crab! Filthy creatures. Get ready to hear a lot about mud crabs, because oh boy, do people in Cyrodiil love the things. Or they love to talk about how much they hate them anyway. Jump hand animation is so weird. Like I'll go right back into the prison again, except nope, I don't think I will. But yeah, let's dirt in here and sell off all this extra crap I have.
What is it, citizen? Protect and serve. It's what we do.
I don't really need to. Grey Fox!
He's just a thief. He's supposed to be the head of the Thieves Guild. Oh, what a joke. Can you imagine a bunch of thieves trying to form a guild? The nobility hate him, but the peasants and the beggars love him, especially in the waterfront.
Mm-hmm.
The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed.
News travels fast.
Yes?
Let's try the speechcraft thing, because I remember the speechcraft thing in this game was really weird. As you highlight each possible action, the NPC's face shows his reaction to it. He will love, like, dislike, or hate each action. His disposition goes up if you select a loved or liked action, and goes down if you select a disliked or hated action. The potential gain or loss for each action is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is. Try to select fuller wedges when they are aligned with actions the NPC likes, and try to select less full wedges when they are aligned with actions he doesn't like. Oh, he really likes that.
Don't. Please, I'm sorry.
Escape from the dungeon, walk into the city, first thing I do, threaten a guard.
I wish I could say that. That's just not funny. Don't try to manipulate me.
I don't think that worked very well for me.
You're good.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
Carry on.
Let's not bother with that.
I'm listening.
What's going on with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
Horrible things. I hear that the High Elves train them. I can't imagine it.
Don't be the last to read today. Safe travels. Black Horse Courier.
Be seeing you.
That was actually a halfway sensible conversation. I was expecting something insane.
It's like he sometimes just disappears. He's a sneaky one. I understand he'll teach others to be sneaky too. I'm listening, please go ahead. Not sure which one I talk to though. I don't know which is which. Still.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up.
You have a really weird jawline. It's like... yeah, I don't know.
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears. Everyone comes to the big city to buy and sell. Why not? More stores, better selection, better prices.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, you're going to get used to hearing the same voices over and over again, because I think there's only about 6... maybe less than that. There's only a handful of voice actors that voice everybody in the game. The Nords and the Orcs get it the worst. Because,
The Imperial Watch seems awfully worried about the Grey Fox.
everyone talks about the Grey Fox.
Look at all those wanted posters.
But yeah, the Orcs and the Nords get it the worst because they both share the same voice actors. Like, all the Orc men and Nord men sound the same, and all the Orc women and Nord women sound the same. As a matter of fact, all the Orc and Nord women are voiced by Wonder Woman. Linda Carter, who, you know, played Wonder Woman in the old live-action show.
I think you might be
If I
just
remember
the
correctly.
kind of person we're looking for. Perhaps you can assist us with a problem we're having here in the Market District.
Sure, why not?
I'm the chairperson for the Society of Concerned Merchants. We formed this group a while back to keep a nice, fair economic balance in town. Not every store is a member, but we're slowly trying to convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby. Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem. People who buy tend to want to spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad a few of us may have to close up shop. He outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter. We are convinced he's up to no good. What we need is for you to case his establishment and figure out where he gets his inventory. Find some proof of his wrongdoing and let us know. We cannot do it ourselves, as he recognizes all of us. The job pays a fair bounty in gold when he is brought to justice.
And now she has her determined face. Oh yeah, that's no big deal, Lakasi. Thanks for stopping by the way, and, well, whoever else happens to be there, thanks for stopping by and watching me go through this. I very much appreciate it.
His inventory must be stolen. It has to be. He prices less than it costs to make some of those things. Go see for yourself.
My memories of this game are flooding back now because I know how this quest
I hope
goes
you're more
by.
successful uncovering his scheme than we've been.
It seems like she's getting more and more aggravated the more I talk to her. Let's see if I can grease the
What?
wheels a bit.
Whatever you want. I wish I... That's Don't waste your flattery on me.
Nope, I screwed that up. Let's try it again. Okay, so she likes coercion and boasting?
What nonsense! Yes, yes. Sorry, I wish I could say that.
I fucked that up again, although it's a bit higher than it was.
Sorry. What no more. I wish I could say that. That's just stupid. Don't talk no more. Really? Interesting.
Okay, I'm doing better.
Don't try to no more. Sorry.
Okay,
What
that
a
didn't work out
great
so
story. Don't talk no more. I would. Sorry. I
Perfect.
see.
But no, I plan on working Oblivion into the general
do
rotation
business.
here. I got no monies for that. What do I have that I can give you? I don't like using scroll spells because they seem a bit of a waste to me, to be honest. And Chameleon and Flashbolt don't look that great anyway. I know I can use this stuff for things later, and I can't sell Fred, my good friend Fred. He's coming with me. Let's see. I've got a nasty habit of hanging on to potions long after I don't need them anymore, so maybe I'll keep the ale. I mean, you can always use a stiff drink, but let's get rid of... I'll hang on to damage health for now. The poison of illness, those potion of healings. Probably get rid of so many of these though. I'll get rid of those. I mean, it's not very often I even think about doing that, healing my fatigue. I'll get rid of these too. I don't know if I'll use magic enough. Don't need the shield.
You've made an excellent bargain. That's more than I would usually pay.
I don't think I'll get rid of the sackcloth stuff though, just for memory's sake. Although maybe I'll hang on to the Mythic Dawn stuff for now. And the Goblin Shaman staff.
You've made a good...
Well, let's get rid of that bow. Seems how it damages a bit.
That's a good deal.
Alright, that should do. Nope, that's the wrong button.
Thank you. Come again.
Alright.
Thanks again for your help. We had no other place to turn.
So am I good to get drunk in here, seeing as how I said I'm gonna help you? Oh yeah. Drink to my freedom.
Good to see you.
Ugh. Cameras.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the stones.
Get your Black Horse Courier here. Get your
Hello?
Black Horse Courier
How
here.
do you do?
The King and Queen Tavern isn't a bad place to stay if you're visiting the city.
The King and Queen is a fine place, and it's much more reasonable than other places in town.
Oh, safe
Greetings.
travels.
You too.
The game is
Hello.
disappointing me.
How
I'm
are you
expecting
today?
Fine.
weirder glitches,
Great.
stranger conversations.
Bye.
Bye.
And no, it's disappointing me. Wanted. This grey-looking bastard. Wanted for theft, embezzlement, forgery, pickpocketing, counterfeiting, burglary, conspiracy to commit theft, grand larceny, tax evasion, slander, fraud, perfidy, and impertinence. Description: wears a grey cloak that conceals his appearance, presumed male and Colovian, height between 5 and 6 feet, normal weight, hair and eye color unknown. Any citizen with information should contact the Imperial Watch. Watch Captain Hieronymus Rex.
Don't be the
Hieronymus
last to be
T-Rex.
today's Black Horse Courier.
I want to go to... Oh, I want to go to the Arena District, so boom.
Speak.
Because there's something here that can help my hand-to-hand madness, and that's watching these two.
What's your story?
Nothing. I just like to watch.
You. Hi.
Now, I think if I stand here for a while and just watch them spar, I just randomly gain 5 hand-to-hand points. This is the most bored I've ever seen anybody involved in
what's this
fistfight.
about?
What's this about? I don't know. You're the ones punching each other.
How are you?
Just awkwardly staring at you. Don't mind me.
So what's this about?
I don't think it's working.
What?
Oh, there we go. By watching the Arena Hopeful spar, you've picked up a few tips. Your hand-to-hand skill is increased by 5 points. Oh, it's right there. I need it. I may have to wait until they're asleep. But no, there's something in there that would greatly help me as well. Oh, wait. Oh, geez. Can I get into it, though? Shit! Shit! Okay. Okay. Careful. Shit! I was never good at doing this. Doesn't help that it's a very hard lock, I'm sure. Good practice, though. 2 more. 5 more. But yeah, lockpicking as it is in Skyrim and the Fallout games is a lot easier than this. One more. It's for all the marbles. Damn it. If I get caught immediately after doing this, if I manage to pull it off, I'm going to be so angry. See, if this was Dranik, say, the character I made in D&D, at this point he'd be so livid that he'd probably rip the chest apart, or at least attempt to. Oh, that would've been the perfect time to do it. Yes! Fortify hand-to-hand, 20 points on self. Thank you! 100 gold. Don't mind if I do. Greatest thief ever. Nice. Only problem with that, of course, is that I can't repair it just yet. Because, if I remember correctly, you can only repair things with repair hammers. Well, you can only repair enchanted things after you've increased your repair skill so much. Yeah, I'm probably going to pick up better gear soon, so there's no sense in repairing that. Alright, something... Oh crap, my screen just went black. I think I may have knocked out the cable to my monitor. Okay, we're good. Alright, I think something I'm gonna want to do... Also, I kind of went the wrong way. I want to go back to the market district. I'm gonna want to join the arena, but not yet.
Speak.
I think what I want to do first off is... Yeah, this is to... Yeah, that leads to the Palace District. He's holding the manacles and pointing to the sky as if to say, "Fuck you, divines. I am shackled to your will no longer." Or something like that. I don't even know who that is. You there, boy. Who are you?
Can I help you?
Ginwurm?
Vernado and Moro Rufus, they don't get along. I don't understand it. I just make the armor and keep it in good shape.
Okay.
Ojir Jirik has a good selection of ingredients at the main ingredient.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
If I remember correctly, he's the guy you need to go to during the... like he's the master armorer
Not a
in
bad way
Cyrodiil.
to make some money, if you've got the stones for it. I've heard others say the same. Take care.
Hey,
Hey.
How are you?
I've been better.
I shopped at Three Brothers a couple of days ago. Not sure which one I talked to, though.
All three of them are nice folks. Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
I've heard others say the same.
Good day.
Take care.
Also, I don't know if you just noticed the message that popped up in the top left, something about, do you need couriers? I do know what that is. That's, a quest that was unimplemented. What you did is there's a courier office in, the Imperial City, and you could join them and start doing missions for them and develop their brand or something, I think. But alas, that is one of the many quests that ended up dummied out of the game. I think there are mods that patch them back in, but I don't know exactly how good they are. Anyway, before tooling around in the Imperial City a bit more, I want to do what I always do. Well, what I always did whenever I started playing this game. And that is... go for the first dungeon they appear to steer you towards. Because when you first come out of the caves there, leading from the sewers, you're pointed directly at these ruins across the way that just randomly popped into existence. Why can't I lift you? I want you to go. There we go. Go to your home. Yes. Yes, good. Good. You're where you belong now, Crab. Sorry I cut your life so short. Good, Crab. Good. Ooh, pearls. Well, that's pretty. I found Vilverin. You don't see anything. Damn it. I may die horribly. Maybe he'll die horribly. Yeah, I'll take that. The fur gear, that's not as good as what I got, right? 2 and 1. 2 and 1. Not really that much different. My stuff is probably as weak as that just because it's damaged. What are you yelling about? I think I got her in the shin. Or are we gonna get into a duel? Ow! Holy crap! That was a poisoned arrow. Why won't you Your poison was draining my personality. I didn't have much of one as it was. Take your lockpicks, thank you. Mutton. Garlic to ward away the vampires. Not as crazy as you'd think. Ah yes, one of my favorite things about the Elder Scrolls games. The books. And my hand-to-hand skill increases yet again. Immortal Blood by Anon. Oh god. I won't bother reading this. I do like reading the books every now and then. I do remember this one. You actually, because it mentions there is this guy Movarth who, spoiler alert, turns out to be a vampire at the end of the story. You have to fight him in Skyrim, so he does physically exist. So it turns out that that's not just a story someone came up with. What sees me? Oh, mud crab. Ridiculous. Epic crab battle! Not so epic. Calipers. Calipers, the weird junk loot you can find everywhere. Something I do miss that they took out when they made Skyrim was the acrobatics and athletic skills. Because when you max those things out in this game, and in Morrowind as well, and presumably Daggerfall and Arena, I didn't really play much of those two games, you could do some insane stuff. Like, you can jump on people's roofs if your acrobatics... I don't know what that does. What effect is that giving me? Oh, Fortify Magicka. Nice. And with a high enough athletics skill, you can run and catch up to damn near anything. It was great. I might do the paintbrush trick if I can find enough paintbrushes. The physics for paintbrushes are really wonky. They just sort of like hover in the air when you place them in the air.
Jump on my sword while you can.
You don't have a sword though. It's an axe.
Oh! Whoa! Am I supposed to be impressed?
Oh crap. Oh, he was actually clever enough to avoid the trap.
Ha! Yeah!
Dranic smash! Puny Redguard. And now I won't pick that up. I'd like to travel light, thank you. Roar. Oh wait, no. I was supposed to unequip that. There's nothing to punch the rib isn't gonna help. I'm not attacking, I'm healing. Game, you can't tell me what to do. Oh no! Their clever trap could have thwarted me. No, it really couldn't have. I see you over there, you sneaky duck. I don't know why I called him a duck. Quack. That's not the same person. That's not the same person at all. That's a miss. There's 3 of them. Oh, I did bad. I did real bad.
Won't you die? Today, you die!
I hit him so hard I stalled the game. Nice. That's too bad. A lot of you guys don't really have gear I want. Of course, I'm not going to be able to get a gear that's much better than what I have until I level up, because then all the enemies level up, and well, that's how that works. Ooh, shinies. Wilkin stones. Or Welkind stones, I'm not sure. Ooh, ale. Some of the men were worried about these old ruins being haunted, but Mafala take them. This spot's going to be perfect for ambushing merchants along the road, and all under the nose of the Imperial Legion. Finally got some of those big blue stones down today. Berenice got the idea to shoot them down with her bow. Got them all here with me. I don't know what they are, but they stink of magicka. Bet they'll fetch a nice price with the Mages Guild. 2 coins and that Khajiit from Vardenfell set up their camps down the tomb. Fine by me. Spares the rest of us the smell. 2 coins ran up today. The Khajiit's gone missing. Swore to the 9 that you could hear claws scrabbling at limestone. But nothing's down there. I'm guessing she got tired of the smell and snuck out overnight. 2 coins stench could peel shells off mud crabs. Surprised she hung around that long. Praise Akatosh! I didn't mean to take that inkwell, but okay. Okay. Don't you just love junk items? Take as many of these shiny blue stones as I can. And things just float away.
Who's there?
Nobody. Nobody's here.
Who's there? What's that?
Who's there?
Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy.
Yeah, sure, that's exactly it. Look at me, I'm with the Mythic Dawn. Yeah, that's a bit more fitting.
Who's there?
Covers up my beautiful hair, though.
Whatever it was, it's gone now. What's that? Hello? Who's that?
Oh look, another quest. I have heard a rumor that a strange doorway has appeared on a small island in the Nibbin Bay. I should investigate. Just jabbering away to himself down there. Nope. I said no.
This is the part where you fall down and
Bleed to death! I was waiting for somebody to say that.
ha-ha!
Missed!
Wherever it was, it's gone now.
Well, whatever it was. I'm sure it's nothing. There.
Wherever it was, it's gone now.
Well, whatever it was. I love how scatterbrained your enemies can be sometimes in these games. They're failing spot checks all the time. Oh well, whatever that was. I have an arrow. I appear to have an arrow sticking out of my chest, but I'm sure it's nothing. Probably just rats.
Damn rats or skirt. Shadows making you jumpy?
Maybe you should lay off the skooma. Okay, you're a tough one. You're a tough one. And you're also big on evasion, apparently. Although apparently my fists of steel. My fists of steel is greater than any of them. Just a straight punch right to the face. Okay, so far it's not as difficult as I would have imagined going hand to hand. Then again, hand to hand is its own specific skill in this game, which is... I'm really upset that they took that out of Skyrim. Especially since after they added the finishing moves patch, like they had specific finishing moves for unarmed strikes, but you had to really work at it to get really good at unarmed strikes. At least the last time I played, I did. I don't know if they've changed it so it's a bit easier. I hope so. I know it's a big open world game, but one thing I really enjoyed about...
Who's there?
Nobody?
Who's there? Huh?
Huh? I've got poison, why don't I use it? Wasn't counting on him healing himself.
This is the part where you fall
Whoa!
down to death.
Dude. Thought you were some kind of tough guy. Yeah, that's one thing. I know it's supposed to be like this big open world game, and it does do that pretty well, but one of the things I really liked about Oblivion was how tense and claustrophobic some of the dungeons could make you feel, and this is no exception. Maybe I better get rid of this rough leather stuff and exchange it for fur for now. Or I can just run around in my skivvies. Or that. Really make me look like a badass. But no, survivability is key. So... Pick up some delicious corn. Om nom nom. No, it's not really worth a lot of cash, no sense in taking it. I shall equip my bling though, even though it doesn't really do anything. Bling bling. Ooh, hidden thing. Because there's more to this place than it would appear. Yeah, if you're more familiar with Skyrim than you are Oblivion, just think of the Iliad ruins as being this game's equivalent to the Dwemer ruins in that game. While there is certainly mention of the Dwemer in this game, you don't really see much outside of their armor and like the occasional bit of technology people happen to find, especially in the Mages Guild, I think. But in this game, the Aliens were a bigger deal. They were elves, now mostly extinct elves that specifically lived in this area. Oh look, a dead body. Now we know what happened to that Khajiit who supposedly ran away. Just taking a little nap. She gonna be okay. She shall be fine. My sneak skill increased, but why is that? Does it have something to do with unpleasantness behind this wall? That's not the spell I wanted to equip.
Here!
Who doesn't love good old evasion tactics? Oh, here's some video game news that I suppose I should talk about. I should say. Nintendo did a direct not too long ago, and there were some interesting things they announced. One of the big ones, actually, is something I'm kind of interested in it, but, you know, not absurdly excited, but that's the fact that they're making another Smash Brothers. It's not clear if that's going to be, like, an updated re-release of the one that was on the Wii U, much like they did with Mario Kart 8, or if it's going to be a brand new one. I'm kind of leaning towards brand new, but I could be wrong. But no, the biggest thing for me that I was excited about is that they also had something on there. They had a guy from Square talk about Octopath Traveler. And the reason why this is exciting is, if you stuck around and saw me play the demo for Octopath Traveler, I am really excited to see what the full game of that looks like, because I had so much fun playing it. It was one massive nostalgia trip, it was great. Oh, I can level up now. Next time I see a bed, I'll do that. Because that's how you level up, you have to sleep. Also, so I'm not using all my restoration, well, all my magic on restoration spells all the time. Maybe I should equip this to a slot. There. But yeah, they've given an official release date now for Octopath Traveler, and apparently it's July 13th, so you can guarantee that comes out, I'm going to go out and grab it, and I will stream that game. Because I think it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. They announced some pretty neat stuff for the 3DS too. Apparently they're remaking Luigi's Mansion. I never did play that. I played the one that was released on the 3DS, Dark Moon. But I never did play the original. Skulligan! Oh, I actually hit it. Shocking. Ah! What hit me? Ah! Oh, it's another skeleton. This one just has a bow, that's all. Screech cut short. Now, soon to recall... There we go. I thought there were some treasures down this way. Ooh, a ring. Which doesn't really do anything for me at the moment, but it looks pretty. Orc. Look at that orc face. I know the idle noises the skeletons make are supposed to be just the sound of bones creaking, but to me it always sounded like the frickin' Predator. I don't think there's anything in some of these, but hell, let's try to open them anyway. Always use the skill increase, if nothing else. This has a skeleton in it. Nope! Right in the pelvic bone. There. I'll teach you to mess with me, boy. I'm out here so we can fight like gentlemen. Gentlemen who can hurl fireballs and not hit you with them. His head fell directly into his crotch. He seems shocked by this turn of events. Oh dear, I seem to have headbutted myself in the groin. Is what I'm assuming is going through his mind. Such as it is. Okay, I might be leveling up a tad faster than I had intended, but whatever. Let's head back here and actually go into, you know, take a nap in one of these cots. Deal with that level up thing. Let's just sleep for an hour. You have ascended to level 2. That's the other thing I missed too. They actually give you these little things telling you about your progress. You realize that all your life you have been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. We are alive. Yeah, let's increase speed and agility, and then strength, perhaps. Alright. I believe this might be the last level of this dungeon. Oh look! A floor with holes in it. Come get me, you jerk. Okay, he's done. I like how I managed to avoid his fate just by jumping at the right second. Not even like jumping out of the pit, but just jumping so that I wouldn't get hit by it. I've discovered a workaround to the traps. Or at least that trap. Let's go left. Remember the exact layout of this place. I'm apparently locked in here now, though. Oh wait, I remember what's going on here. Playing in third person. I don't do that very often in this game. Or these types of games, I should say. It gets very disorienting for me. As it is right now, actually. Yeah. Okay, no, that has to stop. You guys ain't so tough. Nothing but a bag of bones.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, I forgot you can stagger them if they're about to attack. Handy skill, that. All that just for a wee little key. Well, hi there, Mr. Creaky. The Varla Stones. I remember there's something very important about the Varla Stones, but I can't remember exactly what is the problem. He looks so surprised that I just ran at him. But they are large, and they are pretty. Whatever these Varla stones are for. I might sell most of the Volkine stones, but I think I'll hang on to that. Vilverin sell Sancramate. Yes, quite. And one punch. I think I might start phasing out using the bow, to be honest. It's nice to have a range option, I suppose, but at the same time it's defeating the purpose of me wanting to punch things to death. Like a manly orc. An orcly man. Those things are important. I know what the deal with those things are. Yeah, I think I can get by with destruction magic and Hand to hand. Surely I can. Damn it! Okay.
Yeah! Oh.
Of course, if I do stick mainly with using my fists, I can't really effectively use poison now, can I? Oh crap. I thought for a minute there, I was like, wait, aren't I in the middle of a trap? Yes, yes I am. There we go, that should do. I thought there was someone here.
Who's there?
There is someone here.
Whatever it was is gone now.
There you are. Yeah, you know what? Let's use the bow at least this time. Use some of the poison I have. Like this one. Jalbert. Or Hellbear. Whatever his name is. I'll take his fancy clothing so I can be the one who wears the fancy clothing, yes. Although honestly, yeah. Always stick with the armor, I guess, but still. Black wide pants. Don't he look pretty? All of his monies. Aluk, my friend, I apologize that I have not written before now, and pray that you worry not. How could you have known that your patrol would stumble across my outing at the cemetery? There was no denying my deed, a sack full of limbs and grave soil still fresh on my boots. With your men standing by, what choice was there but pursuit, lest they suspect your own true nature? Truly, I am glad it was you to expose me, and not another whose spellfire may not have missed my escape so widely. My new haven provides safety and bodies to work on, whether those long dead or hapless bandits. I will be content here for some time, though I dare not yet say where. Care for Kesu? Kesu, I guess. And know that when the time comes, I shall return to live again in our beloved Daggerfall. Until then, Captain Cardius. Until then, Captain Cardius, remain vigilant and always hidden. Get there. Wait, if I remember correctly, you can wear rings on two hands, right? You can! Unlike in Skyrim, where you can only wear one ring, which is stupid. I mean, they gave a pretty good reason as to why you could only wear one ring on each hand in Oblivion, and I think that was the case in the previous games too. And that was that if you were wearing an enchanted ring, the magic would interfere if you had too many on one hand, and that makes perfect sense. Well, perfect sense within the context of the game, at least. But there's no reason why you can't, at least I don't see any reason why you can't wear a ring on either hand in Skyrim. That's just plain silly. And behold, the door to before. Just cleaning up a bit, don't mind me. That's cool, that's cool. I killed him and stole his pants. What sees me? Probably a fish or something. In any case, let's head back, sell off some of this gear, and then I think I might, at the very least, join the arena, and then I might stop for now. I'm going to want to collect a bunch of crap, so I'm going to want to find areas to poke away things. Maybe I should go to Battlehorn Castle and see if I can lay claim to the place. Of course, I can buy a house here in the Imperial City, too. I can buy a hovel in the Imperial City, if nothing else. Can't remember who it is I need to talk to about that, though. I gotta join the Thieves Guild, too. Because I'm going to want to, sell these to them and then buy them back. Because I don't think I can even repair them, seeing as how they're stolen goods. Wait, where am I?
You have my ear, citizen.
Oh, I'm actually at the prison. Yes, let's go away. Let's just go away. Not the way I meant to come in.
My poor husband is getting no sleep. He's awake all night taking care of those stupid plants. He's that wanted criminal. Isn't he a master thief? I hear he's dangerous too. I've heard that the beggars spy for him.
I think you got a little bit too excited when I asked you about the Grey Fox. I'm gonna have to ask you to cool it, Kala. Just a little bit.
He's that Imperial Watch captain that's always chasing after the Grey Fox and the Thieves Guild. Chasing after shadows, if you ask me. The Thieves Guild probably doesn't exist, and it's a sure bet the Grey Fox doesn't either. I find things to do. I manage the house, make sure Amantius doesn't starve or run out of ink. Rozan is a talented smith, one of the best around, if you ask me.
Good to know.
Be seeing you. It's you. Hi. What's new with you? I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
She seemed really angry.
The Ultima
It's
have
you.
powerful wizards.
Hi.
Any news about that certain task we discussed?
Not yet.
Samuel Bantian used to be able to pick any lock in the city. He's settled down now, though. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I'll give you this. My rusty iron bow is still just as good as that one.
That's a good deal. That seems a fair price.
I don't know why I'm hanging on to this stuff I'm probably never going to wear or use. Just for the hell of it, mostly. Cure poison might be handy to have.
An excellent bargain.
Same thing with the fire shield thing.
You got a great deal there.
Hang on to the Verla Stone. Sell 10 of these.
That's more than I would usually pay.
Clawed Pearl, I don't need the Inkwell. She's not going to give me anything for it, but, you know, whatever. Here's my buddy, Fred.
Come back and see me again. Thanks again for...
Let's see. Yeah, screw it, it's just able to repair that bow, too. Now, I need to find somebody to repair that. Maybe here?
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers. Not smart to carry around broken equipment.
Oh, nice. Not as expensive as I thought.
I understand that Othello's isn't a bad man to talk to if you need to learn how not to be seen. Goodbye.
Hello?
Have a copy of the Black Horse Courier. It's the only way to get the real news. Feature story on the Grey Fox.
You know, the man that everyone assumes is a myth.
Here's a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Identity of the Grey Fox revealed.
Okay.
Sorry? Only one copy of the Black Horse Courier per customer.
But you gave me 2.
It would be perfect if the watch could just get rid of the damned Thieves Guild. You don't have this problem in Anvil or Bruma.
Sure about that?
The Tiber Septim Hotel is a nice place. It's not cheap, though. Good day.
Grey Fox, man or myth? Is the so-called Thieves Guild masterminding all the thefts in the Imperial City? Captain Hieronymus Lex of the Imperial Watch seems to think so. When asked about the Thieves Guild and its mythical leader, the Grey Fox, the captain was quite emphatic. This one man is responsible for all the crime in the city. The energetic and tenacious Captain Lex has therefore devoted himself to apprehending the mass menace. When questioned on the subject, Adamus Philida, Legion Commander and Captain Lex's immediate superior, had the following response. Ridiculous. The Grey Fox is just a fairy tale. There's no such thing as a Thieves Guild, and there never has been. Stories of an unstoppable thief called the Grey Fox have been circulating around the Imperial City for centuries. The stories claim he can turn invisible at will, shrink himself down to the size of a mouse, turn to mist and seep under locked doors, and perform any number of other truly unbelievable feats. If even half of these stories are true, Captain Lex will have his hands full capturing the Grey Fox. Vlenarisk Vinchal recently admitted to being the notorious thief the Grey Fox. Under questioning by the Imperial Watch, he also confessed to being the reincarnation of Tiber Septim, the love child of Lord Stendar, a were-shark, and the mother of Hieronymus Lex. Only after he spent a night in the Imperial prisons was it discovered that Vlarnus had recently consumed a near-lethal dose of skooma. It's the good stuff. Vlenaris is now back home and recuperating from the hospitality of the Imperial Watch and from the close attention he received during his interrogation. He speculates that he might be able to work again in a month or two, as long as it doesn't involve walking or lifting anything heavier than a beer mug. The sometimes dock worker has sworn a solemn oath never to trifle with skooma again, and earnestly warns everyone to stay away from the Aurum gang. Alright then.
Speak. What do you need? When the city is quiet, everybody is happy, right? If you like noise, maybe you're in the wrong place. Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk.
The Imperial Watch, you mean you, right? Yeah, you guys? The order, the organization that you appear to be a captain in? Yes? Okay.
Speak.
Just making sure that it's that Imperial Watch that we're talking about. Before I run in here, I should probably save it.
Hello there. Welcome to the arena. I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. I know all the regulars, believe me. If you're looking to join the arena as a combatant, you need to head down to the Bloodworks and talk to Owen, the Blade Master. If you're here to bet on a fight, on the other hand, you're talking to the right man. There are matches all day long, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's a lot of chances to fill your purse with coin. So what do you say? You want to bet on a match? Oh, all right. Very well then. If you need anything, please just ask. I'll be happy to take your bet if you change your mind.
Stop trying to feed my gambling addiction.
If, by any chance, you're interested in actually fighting in the... Just head through the door here on my right. And take the step. Have a good day now.
Let's take off that hood so everyone can see my impressive purple mane. Oh yeah. Amazing. Fabulous. Simply fabulous.
Oh, hey there. Nice to make your acquaintance. Well, my name's not important, really. I'm a combatant in the arena. Gladiator rank.
I'll just call you Blue Team Gladiator for short, I guess. Or Bluey.
The arena is the bloody jewel of the
Bluey,
Imperial
for short.
City. It's where all the best fighters from all over the Empire come to test their skills. If you think you've got what it takes, go talk to Owen, the Blade Master. You'll find him in the Bloodworks, day and night. But stay away from Isabel, the battle matron. She doesn't deal with combatants unless they want to challenge the Grand Champion. That's Isabel. She's sort of the arena den mother. She handles the logistical stuff as well as the training of the Grand Champion. That's Owen. He is in charge of the arena. Arranges the fights, trains combatants, that sort of thing. Been that way since Gaiden Shinji.
Presumably, he hasn't been around since Gaiden Shinji, because I believe that was several centuries ago.
Who is Gaiden Shinji? Are you serious? Gaiden Shinji was the first arena blade master. It was he who oversaw construction of the arena back in the First Era. The arena was his dream. To this day, an arena combatant lives by Shinji's credo. The best techniques are passed on by the survivors. To be the best, learn from the best. Ironically, Shinji himself was killed shortly after the arena was completed. Even he could not survive the 30-year siege of Orsinium.
Well, sucks to be him.
Farewell, my friend. May your blade always strike true. And first.
Getting strong now. Gonna fly now. Everyone needs a training montage.
Stop talking already!
Jeez, calm down, lady.
And who in Shinji's name might you be? Look, if you're a spectator, go upstairs and talk to the gatekeeper. This ain't no damn peep show. And if you're one of those idiots who thinks they have something to prove in the arena, go over and talk to Owen.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Let's have a chat with everyone else first. How you doing, pig? You doing good? Excellent.
Hail, friend. I don't believe I've ever seen you down here in the Bloodworks before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Agranakro Malag. Most people just call me the Grey Prince. It's kind of silly, I know, but the people of Cyrodiil need heroes. I'm more than happy to oblige. Yes, it's what everyone calls me. I guess I'm partly to blame. I have never made it a secret that I'm actually only half orc. I am a lord's son, yet I've been denied the noble privilege to which I'm entitled. So I have become the Grey Prince, noble in my own right. Still, if I could prove who I really am and show the world that an orc can be noble in blood as well as deed, maybe, yes, you could help me.
Tell me more.
I grew up here in the Imperial City, but I was born elsewhere. My mother was a servant in the employ of Lord Leviticus and resided at his fortress. Lady Leviticus was a shrew of a woman. The Lord and my mother grew close and ultimately fell in love. I was the result of their union. When the lady learned of my birth, she was furious and threatened to kill both my mother and me. So we fled, leaving my claim to nobility behind.
Please, go on.
My mother died recently. Before she passed, she gave me this key and told me it would unlock the truth at the place of my birth, Crowhaven. Crowhaven is a ruined fort far to the west of here. I'd go myself, but my training regimen doesn't allow for the luxury of such an excursion. My friend,
Pretty sure
you
that was
must
supposed to be
travel
regiment, not
Crowhaven
regiment.
and use the key to unlock whatever it is that holds the proof of my birthright. Find this proof and return it to me, and I'll share with you some of my finest combat techniques. Trust me, you can't learn these moves in a book.
So, you want me to do your dirty work for you, basically. Also, I like how we have basically the same hairstyle. We're almost even the same color. Well, his hair is obviously a less insane shade than mine. But okay.
I'm trying to train here, weakling. Why don't you go someplace more your speed? Like the Mages Guild.
I will eventually, but that's not the point.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you're doing in my bloodworks before I lop your arms off.
But I need them to punch things.
You what? You want to be a combatant? Look at you! My granny could beat you, and she's dead! Wait, you're serious, aren't you? What is it with you people? You walk in, want to be combatants, and your entrails end up decorating my red room. All right, it's your funeral. Welcome to the arena, you filthy pit dog. You're free to fight so long as you know the rules of competition. Now let me give you your battle raiment. It's the uniform of all arena combatants. Do you want a light raiment or a heavy raiment?
I'll take the light.
A light raiment, huh? You sure? I figured you for the heavy raiment type. You know, hide behind a skin of steel.
Says the man wearing heavy armor.
Okay then, here. Put that on. See if it fits okay. When you're ready for a match, I'll be waiting. You want to fight, you talk to me. All right then?
Yeah, I don't really
Get a move on.
want to talk to, get all the info from him yet. Oh, where is it to? Oh no, I don't think I can... Oh no, I can't equip my, Oh no. This could go poorly. I don't have my boosted hand-to-hand skill. Save it again, just in case. Bad things happen.
You haven't run home to Mama yet, huh? That's a good sign. So, you ready for a match, or do you just need some information?
What are the rules?
You fight for the blue team. You fight against the yellow team. In order to fight in the arena, you must wear an arena battle raiment. The battle raiment covers your entire body. You can use your own helmet, shield, and weapon, so choose those items wisely. The battle raiment's already enchanted, so you can't muck with it. But aside from that, anything goes. Magic, stealth, whatever you need to win.
The way this archer in the poster
You
is
can
looking at
compete
me
in the
is
arena
disturbing,
any day
and I
from
don't
9
know
a.m. to
why.
9 p.m. Just
Don't
come
know
to me.
why.
Tell me you're ready for a match, and away you'll go. Got it? Good.
It's kind of creepy.
If you actually manage to win a fight, don't get any ideas about looting your opponent's corpse. That's strictly forbidden.
Yeah, okay.
All right, maggot. Looks like you're suited up in your battle raiment and all set to go. The red room is just over there. When you're ready to get eviscerated, just head up the ramp to the arena. Good luck, and may Azura have mercy on your soul.
I just want to make money by beating people to a bloody pulp. Is that too much to ask? This is either going to go well, or it will go poorly. Let's find out, shall we? I am such a violent blue color. I didn't realize it. I thought it was more of a gray.
People of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. For this match, we've got some fresh meat.
Look at it.
Brand new pit dogs.
Look at the fluorescentness of me.
Let the battle begin.
I'm positively glowing. Soften her up with a few fireballs first.
This match is mine, weakling.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. You healed.
Yeah. Good people, we have.
I didn't realize I could knock her down like that.
Hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
What an unnatural way for the body to fall. Well, that wasn't too bad, actually. First match, resounding success.
By the 9 divines,
Oh boy,
you
50
did
gold.
it. You
Nice.
actually won. You ain't so
Ooh, so
bad
much
after
money.
all, Pit Dog. You may even survive enough matches to advance in rank. Here, kid. This is your payout for the victory. There's more where that came from if you can keep on winning. Now go unwind before your next fight.
Crap!
No
Crap!
need to get
Crap!
violent.
Crap!
What's the matter, getting tired?
Show me what.
I was just trying to help.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah! Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
You know what? You know what? I was just trying to do some training. Can't help it, I wanted to use the same dummy that she did. Oh crap, and the autosave was probably... Yeah, see, if I loaded the autosave, I would have been safe. But no, of course not. Well, I'm just gonna have to do that fight over again now, aren't I? I won't do it right now, though. Yeah, I'll do that later.
I'm a busy man. What?
I think that's enough of Oblivion for tonight, thank you. Well, that went horribly wrong pretty quickly, didn't it? I wasn't expecting everybody to dogpile me like that so fast. But, cool. Cool. Alright, there we go. That was Oblivion. I'm really glad to start playing it again. So much fun with this when I was younger. Next time I play, maybe I'll add a few mods. I don't know, I'll have to see on that. I'll have to do a little bit of research, see if there's any really good ones that I can add. I don't want to do anything that breaks the game too badly. I'm actually kind of disappointed, though. Aside from a few odds and ends of things that happened, there was nothing really insane or, like, game-breaking in terms of glitches that happened. So, yeah. You disappoint me, Oblivion. You disappoint me by actually running fairly smoothly. It's curious. In any case, that'll be all for now. So, that being said, as always, if you happen to stop by to watch me, I thank you very, very much. And, I see we had a few new viewers tonight, and I really appreciate you stopping by. I'm not sure when the next time I'm going to be able to stream is. Hopefully it'll be sometime in the coming week. At which point, I don't think I'll carry on with Oblivion right away, although I will try to do Oblivion fairly frequently. I might go back to Breath of the Wild next, actually. Really try to work on finishing that game. Next time I play it, I'm going to do some actual progress with the main story, so I'll do that. But, you know, that's for a later date. Until then, as I said before, I thank you very much for stopping by to watch, and hopefully I will see you folks next time. Until then, I wish you a farewell and a good night.